Hello students, this is a class for BA Part 1st English Literature students and we will be doing a literary term today. The title of the literary term is Hyperbole. Hyperbole is a literary term and I am your teacher, Dr. Anil Dadhij. I'll teach you English literature this year. Hyperbole is a figure of speech indicating exaggeration. Exaggeration मतलब बढ़ा चढ़ाकर किसी बात को कहना. It means overstatement or you can say tall talk. बढ़ा चढ़ाकर बात करना. M.H. Abrams. I already talked about M.H. Abrams' very important book, Glossary of Literary Terms, and I want you all to buy this book, Glossary of Literary Terms, in which you will find all the important literary terms explained. So, M.H. Abrams, in his Glossary of Literary Terms, has written the figure of speech called hyperbole, a Greek term for overshooting, is bold overstatement. What is hyperbole? Hyperbole is a bold overstatement or extravagant exaggeration of the facts used either for serious or comic effect. As a figure of speech, it consists in representing things as much greater or smaller than they really are, with the intention of producing a more striking effect than a plain statement can. एक प्लेन स्टेटमेंट जो कर सकता है उससे कहीं ज़्यादा बड़ा इफेक्ट प्रोड्यूस करता है. कैसे? व्हेन यू यूज hyperbole. For example, John Donne's poem The Sun Rising presents a complex example of hyperbole when he writes, "She is all states, all princes I, nothing else is." In this poem, the poet compares his beloved with all the states of the world. And who is the ruler of all these states? He says, all princes I. The lover says, I represent all the kings of the world and she represents all the world. तो फिर बचा क्या? He says nothing else is. तो कुछ बचा ही नहीं. मतलब we too represent whole of this world. ऐसा. So this is a complex example of hyperbole. बढ़ा चढ़ाकर कहने की बात हो गई. Donne's another poem, which is there in your course, Go and Catch a Falling Star, is also a beautiful example of hyperbole. You see there a long list of improbable or you can say impossible things which the poet presents as an exaggeration. These exaggerated, बढ़ा चढ़ाकर कहे गए statements are examples of hyperbole. We use hyperbole in ordinary speech also. When we say, I haven't seen you for ages. मैंने तुमको कितने बरसों से नहीं देखा. ऐसा जब हम बोलते हैं तो दिस इज एक्चुअली यूजिंग हाइपरबोली. और व्हेन वी से आई एम डाइंग फॉर ए ड्रिंक, बहुत तेज प्यास लगी है, एंड व्हेन यू से आई एम डाइंग फॉर ए ड्रिंक, सो इट इज ऑल्सो hyperbole. Actually, you are not dying, you are only trying to exaggerate the thirst, right? So this is also one of very interesting figures of speech in English literature. And when you read especially John Donne's poems, you have to be careful of hyperbole. You have to note it. This is one of the, you can say, very important features or characteristics of John Donne's poetry, right? Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, if you have any kind of queries regarding literary terms, you can call me or you can WhatsApp me your queries. I will answer them.